Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a rich kid and have super rich parents? Do you wonder if you'd look yourself in the mirror each day and go, "Hello, wealthy person"? The kind of life you'd live? What your itinerary each day would look like? If you'd love it or not? Okay, can you imagine what it's like being the child of the wealthiest person on the planet? No? At the end of this video, you'll definitely have an idea of what it's like. In recent years, Elon Musk is a name we've all become familiar with. He's known for many things, including being the founder and CEO of multi-billion-dollar companies Tesla and SpaceX. As we already know, or not, Elon Musk is the richest man on Earth. He's so rich he's got $100 billion on Jeff Bezos, the second richest person. How insane is that? And apart from the many things that he is, he's the father of 7 children, 6 boys and a girl. Before we get into how these children live, we should probably run through a little background story of who they are. First, Xavier and Griffin, a set of twins, were born in 2004. Then Kai, Saxon and Damien, triplets, were born in 2006. The 17 and 15-year-old twins and triplets, respectively, were born to Elon Musk by his wife at the time, Canadian writer Justine Musk. Then in 2020, the billionaire and Claire Boucher, a Canadian singer popularly known as Grimes, who was his girlfriend at the time, had a baby boy together. And his name is pronounced X-A12. There's no denying that it's a very curious name, but he's called X for short. In December 2021, Elon Musk and Grimes welcomed another baby via surrogate. The baby girl was named Exa Dark Sidereal Musk. The singer revealed in an interview that she was usually referred to as Y, the opposite of their son's X. I think we can all agree that each child has a very cool name. Being rich kids that they are, it goes without saying that they don't live conventionally. Here's what I mean. First, vacations and family time. Imagine casually traveling with the wealthiest person alive on a trip completely sponsored by him. What kinds of places do you think they'd go to? One time, Elon Musk took his older sons to the Monaco Grand Prix. The billionaire mentioned that they all got to hang out with the Prince and Princess of Monaco. How cool is that? They're not always out touring kingdoms and hanging out with royalty. Once every year, Elon Musk and his sons go on camping trips to private locations where they have a nice bonding and relaxing time. This serves as a getaway for the family from the media and cameras. Elon Musk has said on many occasions that he spends almost all of his non-working hours with his children, who he often refers to as the loves of his life. This includes playing games with them or sometimes flying them over to the Tesla factory in California when he's held up at the office. This way he gets to hang out with his kids while they learn tech things. Second is education. Many kids are homeschooled, but not all for the same reasons or in the same way as these billionaire children. Elon Musk oversees several multi-billion-dollar companies, so it's not far-fetched that he's very intentional about the education of the potential successors of his life's work. Okay, here's the cool part. Elon Musk owns a school, Ad Astra, located at SpaceX, exclusively for his children and those of his employees. The total number of students enrolled in the school is about 40. The billionaire had said a couple of times that he feels the curriculum used in many schools is outdated, and even when they're changed, it's still a rinse and repeat version of the old ones. He once said that education should be catered to match the aptitudes and abilities of students at different times of their development. At Ad Astra, many things are done in a completely different fashion. For example, the grading system is not applied. Teachers are hired to educate students based on their abilities, aptitudes, and interests. Self-reliance, problem-solving, and good leadership skills are instilled in them really early. Also, students get individualized attention from their teachers, and their learning process is very specific to them. Elon Musk's kids are literally being guided on a path of succession and global domination. Third, discipline. Elon Musk has confirmed a couple of times that as much as he is a loving father, he's firm and takes discipline seriously. The billionaire has a rule his children are accustomed to and cannot go against, and that is they're not allowed to play more games than the number of books they've read. Even when they play games, they're not allowed to play games that aren't mentally tasking. For example, Elon Musk made one of his sons delete a video game because the game's primary objective was to tap on a cookie. Crazy, right? How much more intentional can a parent with high hopes for their children get? These kids are not in the public eye, but positive things are said about them whenever they're spoken of. Although Elon Musk is a sweet father, he's big on values and good behavior. While he lavishes on his kids in more ways than you can think of, he makes sure they understand how privileged they are and how the circumstances of his upbringing were entirely different. Fourth, life and character. Since the divorce between Elon Musk and his first wife, the mother of his first 5 kids, the billionaire said they have equal custody of the kids, and they spend slightly more than half the week with him. Tallulah Riley, Elon Musk's ex-wife, talked about her life as a stepmom and Elon as a dad while speaking to Ashley Vance for his book. Vance wrote, "According to Riley, Elon is kind of cheeky and funny. He's very loving. He's devoted to his children. He tries to come home early for family dinners with her and the kids and maybe play some computer games with the boys." She mentioned that the boys are taught to appreciate the life they have, are disciplined, and are good travelers. And as much as they can, they try to give them the idea of a normal life. In a TikTok video, actress Ai Yamato described Elon's triplets as very well behaved in January 2021 after babysitting them. As you may have noticed, we've talked mainly about Elon Musk's older children, Xavier, Griffin, Kai, Saxon, and Damien. However, as mentioned earlier, the billionaire has 2 other children with Canadian singer Grimes, and they're referred to as X and Y. X, the eldest child the couple shares together, is about 23 months old, and Y is only 4 months old, so they're basically babies, and you'd think there's nothing going on in their lives. Well, that's not completely true. Although the billionaire and singer have split up after a 3-year-long relationship, they're very mindful of their small family, and they make efforts together to make co-parenting work. However, they have very unconventional parenting styles, and here are a few of them. Baby X doesn't refer to his mum as mum or mama, rather he calls her by her first name, Claire. The Canadian pop singer has said she doesn't mind because she doesn't identify with being called mum, and it's almost as if her son senses her distaste for the word. That's not something you hear a lot of parents say now, is it? Also, Grimes shared that her son enjoys movie nights with her. That's not unusual, yet. She further said that she's watched various movies with X, including Apocalypse Now, and apparently he's into radical art. While many parents don't agree that violent movies are baby-friendly, Grimes said she doesn't think it's problematic to engage with babies on that level. Elon Musk and Grimes believe it's not too early to introduce their kid to their individual spheres of interest. For example, baby X writes music with his mom. Grimes shared that involving her kids in the creation of sounds and music is a great way for them to develop creatively. Also, in an interview for Vanity Fair, she said about her son, "I think E is really seeing him as a protege and bringing him to everything and stuff. X is out there." And just like Elon Musk did with his older sons, taking advantage of work trips and spending time with them, he has said he plans on doing the same with X. Again, not a regular 2-year-old. What do you think of how Elon Musk's kids are being brought up? Is it how you imagined? Do you agree with their parents' styles of parenting? Let us know what you think in the comment section.